Codependency. What everyone affected by addiction, abuse, trauma, or toxic shaming must know to have peace in their lives. Regain your self-esteem. Written by Therese, Hollis. Narrated by Tena Bunnel. Codependency. How to stop controlling others and start caring for yourself. What everyone affected by addiction, abuse, trauma, or toxic shaming must know to have peace in their lives. Regain your self-esteem. By Therese, Hollis. Introduction. Defining codependency can be very difficult. It's not an absolute or conclusive state. It's more a general description for a number of behaviors. Simply put, codependency is an addiction to love, where one person in a relationship is devoted and fully invested to a point where it negatively affects one's emotional and physical well-being. One way to define codependency is to set some general features. Codependency is compulsive, usually unconscious. Most people in codependent relationships have no idea it's out of the ordinary. Conflict is normal and often the foundation of relationship interaction. There's a constant cycle of fighting and resolving. Resolution also comes from the partner making concessions and sacrifices to appease the other. Codependency can be present in all kinds of relationships, from romantic love to friendships. If you're unsure if you're in a codependent relationship, it's something you should consider carefully, especially as it's so hard to define codependence. You must be honest and objective in your evaluation. Try to decide if you are constantly assuming extra responsibilities and acting as the caretaker of your partner rather than equal in the relationship. If so, it's a problem. Being assertive may seem like a way to stay in control of conflict and emotions, but if done for the wrong reasons, it can severely hamper your relationship development. The other major factor is your self-esteem. When determining codependency, low self-esteem is almost always part of the equation. Decide if your self-worth is where it should be, or if you underestimate yourself. Reflect on old relationships with friends, relatives, and loved ones, and reflect to see if you identify any negative behavior patterns. Codependency can vary from relationship to relationship, but typically has some of these constant features.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?